Okay, so now that I've tuned the whole D major arpeggio, I'm going to move on to tuning G major arpeggio. I just do this in the order of the circle of fifths, which is the order of your marked notes on your dulcimer. So a G major arpeggio has G, B, D, and there's a G up there. G, B, D, G. So D, we already tuned that because it happened to fall in the D major arpeggio. If your instrument's, not super out of tune, you can probably skip over that because it's probably already in tune, but you can check it. I am going to go ahead and start with this D down here because it happens to fall in the G major arpeggio. It might not need to be tuned. Well, it looks like it's in tune, so I could touch it up a little bit though. And move on to the G. So I overshot it. So now I gotta turn it counterclockwise to bring that pitch back down. Because this particular instrument, each string is actually one string wrapped around a pin. When I adjust one string, the other string is going to change a little bit. If your instrument just has little loops on the end and each string is its own note, and then you probably won't have this happening. So now I don't have any more notes on the arpeggio in the G major scale, so I can skip over and start working over here on the left. The first note in a G major arpeggio on the treble bridge here is this B. So this B should sound the same as this B. It's actually not that bad. Alright, let's check this one again. So the tone over here is just a little bit different, but it is still in tune. So now the next note, G, B, there's our D. We're going to come up to this G up here. Oh, you want to know what I just did? I just knocked the wrench while I was pulling it off. So I'm going to check to make sure I didn't do anything weird to the pitch of that string, and it seems like it's okay. I'm not going to fuss with it. So something that's happening pretty much all over this instrument is the left side of my treble bridge seems to be sharp when the right side is in tune. It was really out of tune yesterday, so it's been through a lot in the last day, and maybe that's why there's a little bit of a shift. I'm hoping the bridge didn't move. But it's not bad enough that I'm going to fuss with it too much. I'm just going to push on this string to try and bring that pitch down. Alright. And it worked. Now that I've done G major, I'm going to do C major. So, start here on the C. Alright, so this one's really out of tune. I must have forgotten to tune it yesterday. There we go. We're bringing that up to an A sharp or a B flat. So I started tuning in the key of D. Got all of those, then I did G, then I did C, then I did F, then I did that B flat. I can start going the other direction and do, so I started with D, I can do the key of A. I've already tuned this E, I've already tuned this A, I can retune it or touch it up if I want to because it does seem like it's gone a little bit flat because I did all the rest of those notes. So let's check this A. That one's still good, so let's just touch this one up a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to leave it alone, but the next note in the A arpeggio, A major, is going to be A, C sharp, E. So, let's take a look at that. C sharp. Now this E here, I should have really done that when I was tuning the key of C, right? Because it's in the key of C, or it's in that C major arpeggio, but I forgot. And that's all right because now I'm coming back through. And so when you do this, when you do it this way with the arpeggios, there's so many notes that are shared in different arpeggios. So if you do forget one, you know, you'll probably catch up with that note at some other point in time, right? So pretty much all of that work has been done for us because we tuned most of those notes. The only one that we really didn't tune was the C sharp. I should have tuned the E, but that's all right. So now the next note, the next batch that I would tune then is the key of E major. We've already tuned E. There's a B in the E major, which is E, G sharp, B, right? We've already done our B's. So the only note in the E major chord that I haven't done yet is that G sharp. So let's take a look at it.